in there. Look, you got a big old leech.
Hey Monty, do you want to go for the dog park? Monty, stop that. Hey, no, stop that. Monty, stop that. Monty, you stop that. You want to go too? Ready? All right, let's go. Let's go outside. Come on. What, you waiting for me? You waiting for me? All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Take us away, Ruby. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am out with large fuzzbutt and medium fuzzbutt, and we're doing a little hiking around and exploring. Okay, everybody calm down. Shh. Okay. Yeah, as many of you guys know, I recently moved into a house, and right from my backyard, I don't own like much property or anything like that. It connects to a 2-track, and that 2-track leads to this groomed trail. And I can take this trail a ways down and go on land that we can hike around, explore on, and potentially camp it in the future. So today we are just doing a little exploring around because I have not got much time to really check out this area. So that's what we're doing today. I do have cell phone reception here, so I've marked on Google Maps where I can go with little pins because there is private property around here and I can't be hiking around on private property without permission. So we gotta hike a ways down, and I'll just check my phone to see where I can go, and then I can enter and we can walk around the woods and potentially just look for areas, you know, maybe do hike and cooks eventually. Ruger is hitting the camera with the stick he's chewing on back there. But yeah, and also maybe hunting spots, who knows, but we're just checking the area out a little bit, see what's back here. And we also, I went down this trail yesterday, I packed it down a little bit. They struggle a little bit through the super deep snow. We'll see how it goes and how far we go into the woods. So let's go, come on boys. Also, some of you guys will note that I got some new snowshoes. I mentioned them in my last video, and my old pair broke at the end of last winter, and I picked these up. I don't really need them on this groomed trail, but I will when we get off the trail, because I go up to my waist. It's like 3 feet already. Well, maybe not 3 feet, but 2 in drifty spots, 3. It's somewhere in there. Anyways, these are pretty awesome. It's got this little like clip that comes in and out, and you tighten it. And you'll know my old pair, I always used to complain because it was just a clip, a plastic clip. And whenever there would get ice in there, it would just keep coming off, and I would just lose my snowshoes constantly, and it was just driving me nuts. And you know, I didn't want to get a new pair without the old pair, you know, not working anymore, so I just cut it out. They eventually broke, and I got this new pair, and so far these have not come off once. My only concern is that this wire here, I don't know how tough it is, and if I step through somewhere and this gets iced up, if this mechanism, see, it just comes off like that, and then you push it down and tighten, I don't know how, like, if it'll work if it's all full of ice. So we'll see. But as you guys know, I link everything down in the description of the video if you're curious of what I use, so I'll let you know how they work throughout the course of the winter. Now all this back here is private, so I can't go on this side. Eventually I'll work up the courage to ask the landowner if I can camp on there or whatnot, because it'd be pretty sweet if they allowed me to do that. Go right from my backyard and do some camping or build a sweet shelter. We'll ask eventually, but I want to, you know, get to know everybody first and whatnot. So don't want to just come in guns blazing. The first thing I ask, hey, can I go chop down dead trees on your property? I mean, we got a nice mix of trees right there. It's just, you know, you got your pine, I think that's a poplar, and there's
That's a poplar, and then you've got a birch tree over here. My voice definitely did not crack. And there's even maples back there. Check it out.
You wanna get this sticky little snow bunny? Get it, Roogs. Oh, Roogs, no, don't do that. Come here, Roogs. It's too steep. Come on, Roogs. Come on, Roogs. Oh no. Oh, poor Roogs. He's gotta work to come back up that hill. You can do it, Roogs. You're an agility dog. Oh, you poor guy. I'm sorry. Dad's kind of a jerk. Come on. Come on, Roogs. Come on. Roogs. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, Roogs. Come on, Roogs. Come on. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, Roogs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Another thing I want to say is, if I ever do a hike and cook, or, you know, do get to camp on this property or whatnot, or anywhere from this trail, I'm always going to mention it, you know, because you'll definitely be able to hear the sound of the highway and, you know, snowmobiles, all sorts of stuff if I camp out this way, because it doesn't go crazy. It goes into the woods, but not like deep away from mankind into the woods. It kind of follows. There's like a, I don't know how far it is, maybe a mile or 2, 3 less, half mile. What I am saying is that it is either a mile or more or a mile or less. But there's a major highway over here, and you'll definitely be able to hear semis and stuff going down that. So I'll always mention it if I'm gonna, you know, camp from my backyard, essentially, even though I can go a ways. But I do think that it'd be super awesome to be able to just go out my back door and camp every once in a while. I like to go to different areas, you know, different types of forests. Cedar's always fun, getting near a cedar swamp, because it's a breeze to cut through. But, hey, a squirrel. And the dogs didn't even see it. Oh, Ruger saw it. He just dove right below that tree. So this is where I have to turn to go this way, and I can go over here. But there's I gotta cross train tracks, and there's a train coming, so it's gonna be a minute. was gonna try to go ahead and beat the train because it's probably plowing through fresh snow, but there is a stream and it widens up back there. There's a swamp over there, so we'll have to find another way because I don't feel like going through that and getting all wet, and the dog's getting soaked and icy right now. So we're gonna go up ahead and see. Let's go. We're just creeping along. Okay, so the train did pass, and there's just no good area to really cross it, except for back there where I could get close, and I was just recording those shots right next to the trail. I would have to trespass on like the railroad property there to cross because there's a little fence. There's no signs or anything, but you know, I'm not gonna do illegal things on camera and then post it to the internet like a dingleberry. Ain't gonna be doing that, so that might conclude this one today. But I got to see what's up here and whatnot. There is a spot that connects with a little 2-track where, you know, it's technically illegal to cross train tracks except for at a public crossing. So I think we're just gonna sidecar this one for another day. I'm not sure how many miles we hiked. Little ways, but it's very rocky terrain, lots of rock bluffs. It's kind of cool area to check out. You know, I'll try fishing back here in these little creeks and stuff sometime, and we'll see if I can go camp on that property. We'll ask at some point. For now, we'll just do our normal thing. And besides that, I don't really, you know, Monty wasn't a huge fan of going when we went down this hill here. You know, when it's flat, it's a little different. It kind of compacts. But when you go down a steep hill, we went right down in there, and it's just, there's like trees, and it just like sinks, and there's just like feet piled up next to these like bent over trees, and they were just struggling so hard. So I don't really want to take them down up and down train and kind of like Roogs back there. So that's just another little reason. They'd rather stay on the trail. A little more fun for them. And there's no like open flat spots for us to go roam. But anywho, nice little hike, walk, whatever you want to call it. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Right, boys? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.